All right, Chip, thank you.
That's right, 14 minutes after 7 o'clock. And Shirley, I don't know if she was looking forward to this or actually dreading hopping into that basket below a hot air balloon.
Southwestern Bell Plano Balloon Festival, of course, trying to get our balloon off. This is the Fox 4 balloon, the official Fox 4 balloon, and its pilot this morning, Chris Tantillo. Chris, just fill me in. Just what's the outlook right now? You think we're going to be able to go up?
The weather's right on the margin. We've got about 10 miles an hour wind out here, which is just about the limit. We're waiting on a final decision from the event organizers, and we're hoping they're going to say go. If they do, we'll put Fox 4 in the air.
All right, what is the ideal situation for flying?
5 miles an hour of wind, clear skies, cool temperatures.
Yeah, and what do you guys do? Because I know you guys are veterans, you're old pros. What do you do in the event that you can't take off?
Well, we wish we could. You know, you'd never know. We're from Kansas. We have similar weather there. You have to take it a day at a time.
Right. All right, look around here. I see you got an awful lot of crew members here with you, and even a 6-year-old. Come here, Marissa. She's like, no.
Marissa's our crew chief.
Hi, Marissa. Marissa is our crew chief. How are you doing this morning?
Fine.
So you ready to fly?
Yeah.
You enjoy flying?
Mhm.
What do you like about it?
Everything.
Everything? Yeah? Are you going to give me some of that bubble gum? Maybe. All right, well, you know, she is the chief, so I have to do whatever she says.
That's right.
We're going to continue to keep our fingers crossed and hope that we'll be able to take off. This is a huge balloon, guys. Take a look up there for me, please, John. You can see, I guess it stands, what, Chris, about 100 feet into the air, I think. And there you go, we got the burners going. Yeah, those burners can get awfully loud, but hey, this is what we need to actually get off the ground. You can see in a shot from Sky 4.
Let's take you back live out to Plano now. It is going to be an exciting afternoon. The festival opens this afternoon. They got a balloon launch. They got a free concert.
Yeah.
And then this evening at 8:30, they're expecting the big balloon glow. And Shirley was going to go up early for a little preview. What's it look like, Shirley?
Hey, Jules and Tim, I have to tell you guys the decision has been made about whether all of these pilots who have arrived here with their balloons can go up. Pat Cannon is the balloon meister, and he has made the decision. What's the official word?
Well, the official word is we're going to allow a discretionary flight this morning, which means that those more experienced pilots in this group will be allowed to take a short flight this morning for the media.
And what exactly do the pilots need to keep in mind if they decide to go up in these weather conditions?
Well, they have clouds overriding this area right now. We want to make sure they stay out of the clouds, of course, and we want them to watch the trees and watch the weather conditions around them. So if they see it beginning to get a little bit more windy than it is now, to put the balloon on the ground safely.
Was this a tough call for you to make, Pat?
Yeah, this is a difficult call. We have a morning this morning that has a little bit of conditions. I would call them not dicey, but they're a little bit on the edge, and it's still flyable, but we need to get them up in the air now.
All right, John, real quickly, pan around. I want to show you guys. We're here in the Fox 4 balloon. This is the official Fox 4 balloon, and look at all the people that are on board the basket to make sure we don't fly away. Now, Chris is my pilot, and Chris, since it is your call, what are we going to do?
We're going to fly.
All right, we're going to fly, and I have a feeling we should take off real soon here.
We're going to take off soon and put Fox in the air right now.
All right, okay, well, Tim and Julia, we're going to get ready to take off here, and we'll come back throughout the show to say hi and let you guys know how we're doing, okay?
Good luck up there, Shirley. There's the Fox 4 balloon, and hopefully we'll see a lot more of that flying and many more flying this weekend at the Southwestern Bell Plano Balloon Festival. We'll check back in with 7:36 right now, 75 degrees and a windy morning, but that's right.
Let's take a look. There is Shirley Washington flying high in the Fox 4 balloon. How exciting. Boy, they're really going up quickly.
Right, going over actually some farms and homes and a couple of dairy farms out there in East Plano. Taking off from the area around Spring Creek and Jupiter near Collin County Community College.
This is what they call a discretionary run. Shirley, can you hear us? Sounds like she might be able to talk to us in a minute or two.
Hey, Tim, Julia.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Oh, this is awesome, guys. It's really not that bad. It's kind of smooth right now, and Chris is with me. And Chris, what do you think so far?
Well, I think it's a pretty gorgeous morning from up here.
Yeah, but it seems awfully windy down on the ground.
Well, we have now caught up to the wind. We are traveling at the same speed and direction as the wind, so it's pretty nice and still here.
Yeah, so at this point, I guess it's safe to say, no worries, mate.
No worries, mate.
All right. It's all good? All right, well, my life is in your hand. I want you to know that.
Yes, indeed.
Yours too, huh?
But we will put you there home safely.
As they disappear into the clouds.
Which direction are we traveling in right now, Chris?
Traveling generally in a northwesterly direction.
Kind of cloudy up here.
Yeah, it's kind of getting cloudy, but we're going to go back down to a little lower altitude here and find a nice large field. and we're going to set this baby in.
Yeah, good idea to stay out of the clouds.
Well, you know, that's the great thing about Texas because it is nothing but wide open space.
It is indeed. We really like having that many choices.
Giving a little blast of the fuel there. And we're going to keep tabs on Shirley. This picture from Sky 4.
We have to do that, you know, every so often. It's kind of just on a feel basis. That's how we control our altitude.
How fast would you say are we traveling right now, Chris?
About 10 miles an hour, about wind speed, which is nice, you know.
Yeah, this is actually pretty fun, guys. It seemed like it was going to be a rough flight just based on conditions on the ground, but up here it's just smooth sailing. Everything's A-OK. And it feels good. It's very peaceful, too.
It must be kind of fun to watch all that traffic below you there. That looks like the Central Expressway down there, Shirley.
They're all in gridlock, and Shirley is flying high, soaring above it all.
Hey, Shirley, I'm wondering if we can get Scott Wallace in Sky 4. People up in the control room are going, huh? Nobody told us about this?
Well, I tell you, Tim and Jules, I can see Scott. He's directly to the right of me, and he's keeping an eye on us. And I tell you what, I am glad I'm up here instead of down in that traffic. It's a mess down there.
We can see you all waving right now, Shirley. Now, you talked about this being a discretionary run. You're obviously with a very experienced pilot. He's going to see how things are, and maybe the other folks will be able to go up a little bit later.
Oh, each pilot gets to make that decision, Jules. Like you said, it is left up to their own discretion. Chris is a veteran pilot. He's been flying for how many years now, Chris?
About 20 years.
About 20 years. I have to tell you guys, I keep wanting to call him Tony Danza because he looks just like the actor. He looks just like the actor Tony Danza, and I keep looking at him wanting to go, so, Tony.
I'm Tony's evil twin.
Okay, Tony's evil twin. But yeah, I'm pretty sure some of the other pilots will be taking off fairly quickly, Jules, to take advantage of the current conditions because it's not that bad, quite frankly, and things are going along rather smoothly right now.
How high up in the air are you guys right now?
A couple hundred feet. We've gotten over an uncongested area, and we're going to enjoy some scenery.
Oh,
okay, just a couple of hundred feet right now.
And I wonder how you do that. How do you say that's the spot we're going to land
in?
in?
Just sailing over a wooded area here. There are quite a few homes, and it feels like Tony, there I go. Sorry, Chris. It feels like we're actually landing.
Well, we're descending so that when we find a place we like, that we're in a position to land.
Oh, we'd like to see you do
low
that
for the remainder of the flight.
Okay, now,
and actually, what they do is they actually.
To go?
Well, eventually all the way down. But you know, we cruise right here at a couple hundred feet for a while.
Now, while we wait for you, Shirley, while we wait for you to go down, I want to remind folks, families that want to head on out for all the fun, it does begin this afternoon. The festival opens at 4 o'clock. There's going to be a balloon launch at 6 o'clock, then that free concert beginning at 7, Jim Brickman there, and then at 8:30 tonight, more of the beautiful balloon work you guys are doing right now, the Balloon Glow, presented by Fox 4 KDFW and KDFI 27. Going to be a great evening.
I think it's going to be an awful lot of fun. I have to tell you guys, Chris is whispering in my ear that we're going to land in this field real soon. And you know what else he says? He says, Shirley, you're going to have to hold on. So, Scott, stay with me, babe. So if I crash, you'll have it on live TV.
Oh, man, don't even say that. You know, the interesting, what they do now, they got all that hot air up in the balloon. They find a good spot. Then they actually kind of open up a flap in the top of the balloon. They call the balloon the envelope, and let that hot air out. And guess what happens? The balloon goes down.
Here they go. He's a very experienced pilot. I'm sure it'll be a pretty smooth landing. Shirley's always a good sport. There they are, safe and sound on the ground. A lot of fun. We'll check back in with Shirley and the other folks at the Southwestern Bell Plano Balloon Festival.
Yeah, and look now, you can see right now that balloon's still inflated, and it's like a big sail right now, and they're kind of being dragged along the ground. And, letting the hot air out of the balloon. We're going to be back after a short break.